SHMACKEMAGOB and Bang Bang Pizza Skulls. Hey, I've been to 2 concerts in the past 3 days. Friday I saw Skid Row with Warrant and Quiet Riot. And tonight I saw Pat Benatar, almost said Pat Travers, Pat Benatar at the same venue, Pompano Beach Amphitheater. So first I want to talk about what I saw tonight. Man, I'm kind of like a casual Pat Benatar. See, I own some of her records, and I gotta tell you, man, I have never ever seen Pat Benatar before. And you know, I wasn't planning on going to this, but after we saw the Skid Row show, me and my friend Greg's like, I'm going to go to Pat Benatar. And I'm like, you know what, man? I'm going to go too. I've never seen her. I should go see her. I dig Pat Benatar. You know, I'm a casual fan, but I dig her. Let me tell you, man, what I saw tonight, I was like, man, I can't believe I never came to see this woman before. And I am not going to miss this woman if she ever comes back my way. She was unbelievable. I mean, what a voice on that woman, and her husband, Neil Giraldo, excellent guitar player. And I absolutely loved it. I mean, here's the set list. And yeah, there was a couple songs. I wish she would have played a couple songs she didn't play, like Shadows of the Night I like a lot, and Treat Me Right. And there's a few other ones that I wish I would, a little too late, a couple of them, but she did play my favorite song, Hell's for Children. And, you know, I just got home and I typed in, you know, Pat Benatar Pompano, see if anybody filmed it. And yes, somebody filmed, you know, on their phone, Hell's for Children. And here's a little clip how badass this woman is. Promises in the Dark, that was amazing. And my God, Hit Me With Your Best Shot, Heartbreaker, she ended it and she put a little bit of Ring of Fire of Johnny Cash in the middle. That was awesome, man. A lot of good songs, you know, a lot. I'd say like 80% of the set list I knew those songs. Fire and Ice was another one I wish she would have played, but you know what, I'm not complaining, man. It's the first time I saw her and she just blew my mind. How amazing it is. If Pat Benatar comes your way and you're a casual fan like me, you should go. Seriously, you need to change it. Don't be a fool like I was and never see Pat Benatar live. You need to see this woman live. She still has it. She's freaking awesome. Now, when me and my friend got there, we went up to the box office and the cheapest tickets were $60, like all the way on top. And we were like, let's see if we can find something cheaper with some scalper, and we scattered around, and we did. I found a $30 ticket. He found a $60 one, but his was third row. You know, $60 was all the way on the top, so he got for $60 he got third row, and mine was all the way on top. But, you know, I walked up with him. The security very lacking in this place, as you'll see in the Skid Row thing, but I go up to third row with him, and John Waite, by the way, opened. I'm not a John Waite fan, but I will admit the guy's got a good voice. He did an acoustic set, he did all his hits, I'm Not Missing You, When I See You Smile, and, you know, a few other ones that I knew. He didn't do Tears. I was hoping he'd do that one, you know, because I do like that song, but Vinnie Vincent's version is the one I like the most. But then the people that came, that were sitting where I was sitting, they had legitimate tickets, I had to leave. So I went to the top. And then, you know, I bumped into some friends, you know, we were talking and shit. And then when Pat Benatar starts, I walked up again. And this time I'm right behind my friend. There was an empty seat right on the aisle on 4th row, and I stood there and I stayed there the whole show. Well, not the whole show. During the encores, the people that were sitting next to my friend Greg left, and I went to 3rd row. So I got to see the last couple shows, a couple songs on the 3rd row. And I took some pictures with my crappy phone. But man, I gotta tell you, it was just an amazing show, and I'm so glad I finally got to see Pat Benatar and her husband. It's now Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. He wants, you know, top billing with her, and that's fine with me. I know a lot of people complain about it, but the guy's a badass. He's an awesome guitar player, and they're still married, so, you know, that's awesome. So have his name on there. It should be on there. Fuck it. All right, now let's go back to Friday when I went to go see Skid Row, which was the same deal, you know, but we both ended up buying tickets at the box office because we couldn't find scalpers. So that was $40. And it was all the way on top. Me and my friend Greg got all the way up front. I'm talking against the stage. And here's a couple of pictures I took being all the way up there. Now, there's some Quiet Riot pictures I took, but now, after Quiet Riot, I'm not a fan of Warrant. So my friend Greg loves Warrant, so he stayed up. I went to the back, and you know, I hung out, and I bumped into a couple people that know me from this channel, really cool people, and got to yapping. It was a total of 4 people that recognized me, and you know, I was very appreciative, you know, talking to them. And then Warrant came on, and I sat toward the back where I was supposed to sit, but not really on my seat, and I watched it sitting down, and it's just not my thing. I mean, people were enjoying it, you know. I knew some of the songs. I like Uncle Tom's Cabin. I like that song. They did play it, and it wasn't that good. And then they ended the show with Cherry Pie, where Cherry Pie sounded exactly like the record. I mean, they nailed it. And I hate that song, so at least I could say it sounded just like the record, but still. All right, so then they're over, and I went all the way up front, and there's Greg all the way up, and I got up there too. So, I mean, Pompano Beach Amphitheater, the security's very lacking, which is cool. And Skid Row came out. And holy macaroni, this singer, this kid, or this guy, or whatever, whoever the hell he is, from the band Heat, man, was he unbelievable. I mean, hitting every single note. I mean, I will say his stage presence is pretty goofy. I mean, but at the same time, you can tell he's damn happy he's fronting Skid Row. I mean, there's no denying it. The guy was like as happy as a mongoloid. He was just really loving it. But he does his little chicken thing. It's weird, but you know what? After a while of seeing it, it was kind of like amusing. It wasn't, let me put it this way, it's not like, I mean, to me it didn't annoy me like Gary Sharon. That guy annoys the hell out of me, his stupid moves. And Yannick Gears from Iron Maiden. Those people are, you know, kind of like annoying. Last time I saw Iron Maiden, I swear to you, I went like this, and I saw like, you know, the Peace of Mind, Power Slave lineup, you know what I'm saying? Without, you know, distracting. I mean, that guy's distracting, but enough of him. And enough of Gary Sharon. This guy is, but it's goofy. But man, does he nail it. I mean, I'm going to show you a clip now of when I saw Sebastian Bach do this song, Living on a Chain Gang. And then I'm going to show you this new guy doing Living on a Chain Gang. Look at the difference here. Now I know Sebastian Bach is much older, and it's to be expected. I mean, when this guy gets Sebastian's age, he's probably going to sound like Sebastian. Not, you know, whatever. But to me, I'm not like many of you out there that's like, if it ain't Sebastian, ain't Skid Row, I'm not going to see it. That's your prerogative. That's cool, dude. I happen to love that World Domination EPs with Johnny Solinger. I have no problem with Skid Row without Sebastian. Though my favorite Skid Row stuff is with Sebastian. You know, I will say that. But, I mean, actually, I like those two last EPs more than the first Skid Row album. But, no, those EPs are not better than Slave to the Grind or Subhuman Race, in my opinion. But I support Skid Row. I thought they kicked ass. Great set list. There was a lot of energy. And, you know, this guy, as goofy as he was unbelievable that when he would hit these crazy notes, people would just freak out, man. And there was, I mean, everybody was talking about the kid on the way out. You know, my God, what a singer. What, man, the guy's phenomenal, you know. So, I guess that's my review. You know, I should bring up Quiet Riot was great. I mean, it's only Rudy Sarzo and whatever. It's not really seeing Quiet Riot. But I got to tell you, man, Jizzy Pearl is an excellent frontman. And Rudy Sarzo, man. Rudy Sarzo to me is like a hero. From my hometown of Hialeah, he's a Cuban like me, and he's a badass. I mean, the guy, and I've met him on many occasions, nicest dude ever, great soul. And, hey, man, you know, they did the classics, and, you know, they did Thunderbird, and, you know, all the hits. You know, they opened with Run for Cover, which is probably my favorite Quiet Riot song. Slick Black Cadillac, Let's Get Crazy, Mama We're All Crazy Now, which I can do without. Wild and the Young, I like that song. Of course, Come On Feel the Noise, Mental Health. Did I say Slick Black Cadillac? They did, you know, I mean, they were an opening act, but they were up there, you know, for, I don't know, 40 minutes or so. Very energetic, it was just a lot of fun. I dug it, you know, so, you know, I'll support Rudy Sarzo any way I can, you know, because the guy is pure class, and to me, he's a legend. He's legendary. So that is my review of the shows I've just seen. So thank you everybody for watching, and if you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below, and please subscribe to my channel if you have not. Right on, everybody. Stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath, and check out Pat Benatar live and Skid Row if you're not one of those, if it ain't Sebastian, it ain't Skid Row. If you want to see a phenomenal singer do those Skid Row songs, check them out, I gotta say. And Quiet Riot as well. And if you love Warrant, I'm sure you'd love, I mean, my friend said Warrant was great, and he's a Warrant fan, so check out Warrant if you're a Warrant fan. Right on, everybody. And SHMACKEMAGOB! Bang, bang, pizza skulls.